Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mitchell. In today's video, I want to talk to you about living the life that you dream of. Most people, and in fact, I think a majority of the population, actually live way below the life that they're capable of living. And the reason why I say that is because most people, they just don't do the things that they need to do. Man, that's the key word, that they need to do in order to get the life that they want. This means that if you want to build a business, or you want to meet the girlfriend that you really desire, you're going to have to take consistent actions every single day until that business gets built, or until that girl, until the universe brings that girl into your life. And so with that being said, then a lot of this has to do with just managing your time and building up the discipline to do the things that you know you need to do every single day, but you would rather do something else instead. So while I'm sitting here editing my videos right now, and I'm actually refilming one of them, which I named Planning Your Day, where I talked about like managing your time. I didn't like the quality of the audio because it was like the microphone was like right here, and now it's on my desk because I'm just seeing if this distance is gonna do anything or not. I mean, looking at it, looks pretty good, but let's talk about that. So when I learned how to plan my day, I learned it from a guy named Brandon Carter. He's also known as King Keto, if you know who that is. He has a very, very I don't know the word for it, but he's like, you get to sleep for this amount of time, you have this amount of time to eat breakfast, get ready, you're going to work for this amount of time, you can go to the gym for this amount of time, and your rest of your free time, you should be working. And I agree with that to an extent, that as a man, your goal is to be building your dreams, pursuing, your whatever it is that you want to pursue. There's more words for it, but I can't think properly right now. But, as a man, our job is literally to go out there and build the empire that we want. And so I agree with what he's teaching, is that you should be working majority of your time. So I had this thought right now, if we look back at living your dream life. So if I'm trying to start a coaching business right now to help men live better lives in personal development, mindset, confidence, and that can include dating, business, since I work for myself, and a bunch of other different things, or life stuff. I'm earlier today, I was like, dude, I really want to go and play Cyberpunk. I haven't played that game in a long time, and I kind of want to know, is it still fun? What's it like? And then I'm like, so that would be the easy way to spend time doing something that's not inevitably going to build up this coaching business that I want to get built. So I know that I want to play video games, but what I should be doing instead is filming videos that I can put on YouTube that are designed to help people like you. So if you can learn something from this video already, it's I am practicing the discipline of saying no to immediate pleasure, which would be playing video games. And I'm sitting here trying to build a business that I know isn't going to potentially take off way later down the road, way later, right? But I'm choosing to head in the direction of the life that I want, and that's what I need you to realize. This is one of those things, man, where, so if you understand the brain at all, there's a book called I have a book called The Owner's Manual of the Brain, Fourth Edition. I'm not sure if it touches on that or not, but basically we have something that's called willpower. And so if you notice, this is the same for every human, whether they agree with it or not. When you wake up first thing in the morning, after you've had several hours of sleep, your decisions are usually the best. You can make the most decisions, the best in the morning, and then throughout the day, the more tired you get, the harder it gets to say no to candy, or no to not going to the gym when you know you need to, or no to filming a video and you want to play video games, right? The harder it is, because your willpower, your mental capacity of making decisions goes down and down and down, okay? And I totally forgot where I was tying that into in this video, but oh yeah, the willpower. so it takes practice to be able to build up that willpower, to want to go out and do the things that might not show you consistent rewards up front. But the person, the man especially, that you're going to become over time by fucking chasing your goals and putting yourself out there in the world and either getting rejected or being told no, which is rejection, but whatever it is, you're not accepting failure. You're constantly doing something that's going to put you in the right direction to getting whatever it is that you want in your life. And so if you're working a 9 to 5 right now and you fucking hate it and you want to work for yourself, you're going to have to start that side hustle either before you go into work, or you're going to have to work on it after you get done with your main job. And that's where things are going to be kind of hard to do, but you have to sit there and you have to tie in more pleasure than pain in order to build that. So that actually brings up another concept I want to talk about. Humans will do anything to avoid pain than they would to gain pleasure. So we're going to do way more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. So if you can tie that into building a business, right? So let's say you want to build a business because you want to quit a 9 to 5. Or let's make it even easier. If you want to go out and get a girlfriend you want to go out and get a girlfriend because you're single right now. Well, you have to weigh out what are the pros of meeting new women that you don't know, and then what are the cons of meeting women that you don't know. The pro is you're going to talk to girls, meet more girls, get more phone numbers, go on more dates, hook up with more girls, hook up with hotter girls, date more girls, have that relationship that you want. The cons, on the other hand, are if you don't talk to girls, you're not going to hook up with them, you're not going to date them, you're going to continue being single and miserable and lonely, and then so you got to weigh the pros and cons. So in this case then, if it's more pleasurable to go and talk to women than it is to ignore them, you're going to start trying to talk to them. All right? Or if the pain of not talking to a girl outweighs the pros, so if you're like, bro, not talking to a girl, that absolutely sucks, and these are the pros of it, well, you're going to want to go and talk to that girl to avoid the pain that you're going to feel if you don't. So in the sense of like building a business, for example, you got to weigh out the pros and cons. If it's more painful to if it's more painful to avoid building the business, meaning it's more painful to not have, or working your 9 to 5, not making the money that you want, not having the success that you want, not getting the cars, the house, the girls, the lifestyle that you want. If it's more painful to not have that, you're going to want to go in a direction where you're going to avoid that. So that might be if that's kind of complicated to understand, it's not the easiest thing for me to explain. I just do know, remember, we're going to do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. So if you can associate like more bad things happening to you by not talking to that girl, or more bad things happening to you by not building that business, you're more than likely going to do things that will let you approach those girls or build that business. That's what I did in this video. Instead of playing Cyberpunk or the new Warhammer game, which is awesome, I'm sitting here refilming one of the 3 videos that I had already filmed earlier because I wasn't happy with the quality, and I don't want to put stuff on YouTube, even if I don't have a big follower right now. I don't want to put stuff on YouTube that I'm not happy with, and even though it's not perfect, the fact that I'm still redoing it because I'm like, hey, this quality sucks, but like it just sucks ass. I want better quality so that way my viewers can learn something, hopefully. I'm going to go out of my way, film videos instead of playing video games. Right now, I am trying to come up with a book that will help men, based on experience and my teachings from very successful coaches, on how to approach women, talk to them, date them, etc., etc. I have to go through I think it's like 50-something pages right now, and read it line by line and make sure that it fits with what it is I want to put in the market. I don't want to, and being a marketer, that's my main job, is a marketer. I'm an advertiser for clients. That's what I do for what makes me money. I don't want to put stuff out there that I'm not proud to be selling. Why would I want to sell you something that I don't think is going to help you? That's why I'm refilming this video. That's why I'm going to take the time to read all 50 of those pages and edit them and add stuff in and make sure it all makes sense and is coherent and that men can use that. A lot of that stuff is from personal experience, and again, stuff that I've learned and went out and done and saw success with, and I want to teach that to you guys. But I wouldn't sit here and try to do that if I didn't think that the cons of me not being able to help other men learn from the mistakes that I've made in life, outweigh the pros. If there were more pros to not helping men do this, I wouldn't be going out of my way to make this book, okay? So then when it comes to living the life that you dream of, that really is the core concept of this video. You have to do shit to avoid the pain of not building the life that you want. So if you want to start going to the gym, and you know you're fat and overweight and you're not happy with the way that you look right now, if you want to, like, if you look in the mirror and you're not happy with the way you look in a bathing suit, I can tell you right now that that's going to be that's way more motivation than you need to go ahead and get started working out in the gym. I'm a 29-year-old guy in the wheelchair. I'm very paralyzed, so I can't use my stomach. And my stomach, it's just getting bigger and bigger, and there's nothing I can do about it. That is a very big insecurity for me. So right now, I'm on steroids. I go to the gym every single day. I really need to start tracking my diet, if I'm being honest with you, because that's probably what it is. I don't weigh my food or portion. I just eat because the stuff I'm on just makes me hungry. I want to eat. So right there, that should tell you that I haven't done enough pros and cons to say, okay, well, if I quit eating the amount of food that I'm eating, you know, I'm going to lose weight. So I kind of messed that part up, but you get what I'm trying to say here, okay? So in that case, then the whole point of this video is, like I said, I'm gonna try to beat this into your head. If you want to live the life that you want, you have to continuously do stuff every single day that's eventually going to bring that thing, that person, or that place into your life. I fully believe that everything that happens to you in life happens for a reason. And if you're continuously going out there, pitching clients, talking to new girls, or you're going to the gym every single day trying to work on your body, at some point in time, the universe or God or whatever is going to bring the thing that you're trying to get into your life. If it's working out, maybe that's looking in the mirror and being like, fuck yeah, dude, I look amazing. And I know I look amazing because I've been doing this every day for the past 2 years. Or if you're a guy, you know, because the women we're with, massive ego boost, especially if she's fucking hot. If you're with a girl, and I can say this for a lot of my girlfriends, if you're with a girl that's absolutely gorgeous and you love being seen in public with her, as a man, that's gonna boost your ego so fucking high, bro. You have no idea. I can tell you now, man, like that feeling when you're going out, when you're on a date with a chick that's your girl and she's absolutely stunning to look at, bro, that makes going out and having fun with this girl so much more enjoyable, right? And you know, the reason why I'm able to say that I've done that with girls like that is because I have went out of my way to meet these new women. I am not scared of getting rejected by women because I know I'm going to get told no a lot more than I'm going to get told yes. But all it takes is one yes. All it takes is one yes for that relationship to potentially kick off, right? All it takes is one yes from one client for you to start building that business. That momentum that you're going to get when you start seeing results is going to want to motivate you it's going to motivate you to want to keep going in that direction. You're going to want to avoid not building that business, not talking to that girl, not going to the gym. You're going to want to avoid that because the success that you're now seeing outweighs the cons of not doing it. So you're going to run away from not wanting to do it, and that's what's going to happen is by you choosing to do the thing that you want to do eventually, and this all takes time, which is a bitch, but this is what happens. Eventually, as long as you're being an alpha male and you're going out there and you're trying to get what you want and you don't quit just because you get told no or that you mess up and you keep learning and growing and practicing, eventually, look at me, by my example, you're going to get the life that you want. And so with that being said, guys, if you are a man that is looking on how to get better at when it comes to approaching girls, talking to girls, telling if they're interested in you, if they're not interested in you, getting their number, going on a date, and then building long-term relationships after that, I will have a book that I just told you I'm putting together here pretty soon. There will be a link in the description. Once that link's there, that means the book is going to be available. And then if you also want to work with me on one-on-one coaching to help build your personal development, mindset, confidence, and just mastering your life in general, whether that's personal or business, if there is a link down below in this video, that means coaching with me is open. And with that being said, guys, if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe so that way you can stay up to date for everything else that I post. And with that being said, I will see you guys soon.